Hi there. Today we're going to do some meditation and some breathing. Every time I do any particular class, I always start with getting our posture and our focus and our breath, and just being aware of the way we stand, working on alignment of the spine, working on balancing the spine, a little bit of a twist that gives us a massage of internal organs. So we have liver on the right and spleen on the left. And today, so we're going to do that. So I'm going to start off with a little bit of that focus on breath and balance and posture, and a few moves that'll take us down to the floor. And once we get to the floor, we're actually going to do a yoga nidra. So we're going to do the 10-minute yoga nidra, and I'll mention a couple of things I've got. The two things that I really like to have is colour and something that I feel happy to put on my body, or maybe even put over my eyes when I'm meditating. So my colour today is purple, and purple represents the crown chakra. So lifting us spiritually, finding our balance, looking at our creativity, and finding a way to further our path to enjoyment, perhaps spirituality, but lifting ourselves, lifting our spirits, lifting our vibration. So I'm going to use my purple to place over me when I'm doing the meditation. And if you have something you would like, a colour you would like, I can send you information on the different colours for chakra balancing. So you could email me, jill@bodyandbalance.com.au, and I'll be very happy to send you a chakra chart so you can look at what colour you may focus on. And if you focus on a colour and you find that is the one, then you might look at where that balance is in your body. So for instance, your root chakra is red. And that might mean that you need to bring yourself down to earth if you find that red is the colour that you're attracted to. So different colours for your heart, for your lungs, for your stomach. Okay, yellow. This is an area where quite often we want to protect. If we're feeling a little bit lonely or sad or nervous, you might find you're doing this and you might be attracted to that colour. So there's so many different ways of looking at it, of course, but if you send me an email to me about this, I'd love to explain to you. But today we'll start off with our posture and our balance and our breath. So just standing with the legs hip width apart. It's really good just to start with your balance and try and find that even balance on the feet. So feeling the heels, the balls of the feet and the toes. Now lift the toes up. So straight away when you lift your toes up, you are standing taller, which means you're lengthening out your spine, crown ahead to the sky, to the ceiling. And then drop the toes lightly back down and balance evenly on both feet. Now just take yourself off a little bit to one side. And then take yourself off to the other side. Put more weight on one and push the hip out to the side. And more weight on the other, push the hip out to the side. So this takes everything out of balance. So your spine has now gone out of balance. Everything changes. So come back to that centre, that balance. Now if you'd like to close your eyes, close your eyes. But if you find that's uncomfortable, of course, keep the eyes open. So come back to that centre, that balance, feeling the heels, balls of feet and toes. Then focus on moving up through your ankles and your shins and come to your knees. Now just soften the knees. We don't want to have them locked back. That's going to damage those ligaments that support them. So just soften the knees. So not completely bent, but just soft. So soft knees, and then drawing the kneecaps up. Moving up through your thigh muscles, come to your centre, to your core, to your abdominal region. Now, this is a really good thing to think about, is strengthening your core muscles. So whether you're sitting or standing, whatever you're doing, if you've got that strength, you're supporting the lumbar spine, your posture will be better. So we're just going to focus a little bit on that core area. So all the way around from the back, this area around between navel and pubic bone, and then underneath. So this is the whole area of your core. Pelvic floor muscles are the base. So lift the pelvic floor muscles, not gripping, we're not squeezing, we're not tightening buttocks, we're just lifting gently through pelvic floor. And then base of core. And then imagine this belt around here. We're going to tighten it for a moment, just so you know this feeling of drawing into the abdominal muscles. So take a breath in, and then draw that imaginary belt or a corset. Tighten it. If you have 10 holes in this belt, the 10th hole. If it's a corset, you've laced it up strong and you're pulling the navel back towards the spine. Holding for a breath in and a breath out. So we're inhaling through the nose for this and breathing out through the mouth. And what happens then? You inhale, you expand, and as you exhale, you contract. So we can try that with our hands there. Inhale, expand, exhale, contract. So my fingers moved in. So just trying that. Inhale, expand, exhale, contract. And the pelvic floor muscles are just gently switched on. Now loosen that all the way back to around 30%, 25-30%. So you're just holding gently. And then take another breath in. We're going to fill up the lungs. Imagine filling up the space between the ribs. You've got a picture of that, filling up this space and keeping the rib cage broadened. And as you do that, you actually take more oxygen into your lung capacity, which is absolutely brilliant for everything. For the way you think, the way you move, everything, for your cardio, for the blood flow through the body, the breath, the oxygen, all of that will help you to actually feel a lot better and a lot stronger. So as you breathe out, keep that rib cage broadened. Then bring the shoulders up under the ears as you breathe in. Drop them to the shoulder blades as you breathe out, forming a V shape into your back. And then breathing in again, tighten your imaginary belt. Now we've lengthened the neck, our crown of head is to the ceiling, and we're going to rise up onto the toes, if you can. So balance, breath, concentration. Drop down, take another breath in. Breath out and just rising up again. Breath in, drop back down. And then breath out. If you've got your eyes open, leave them open. If you've got your eyes closed, open them. Reaching up, breathing out. And drop back down. Take a breath in. Breath out, reaching up. Dropping back down, take a breath in. Breath out, reaching up again. And then bring your hands together and drop them down to your heart center. Now breathing in, I'm going to get you just to look over your right shoulder. So you're doing a spine twist. And your knees are not moving. Come back to the center, take a breath in. Look over your left shoulder as you breathe out. Spine twist. Come back to the center. Another thing that happens here, you're going to look over your right shoulder again. When you go to the right with this twist, you massage your liver. Take a breath in, looking over your left shoulder. You're massaging your spleen. Come back and just drop down. Have a little shake. Now we're just going to breathe in again, reach the arms up, bring the fingers together, straight up above the crown of the head and mobilize the spine. So have a stretch out to one side, breath in, have a stretch out to the other side, breathing out. Breath in again, slide that hand down towards the knee and reach over, lateral stretch. And again, breath in and slide that hand down, reaching over as you breathe out. Now bring your hands to your shoulders, elbows together and just circle 4, 3, 2, 1 and the other way around for 4, 3, 2, 1. So it's a nice little getting your posture and your balance together. Have a shake and we're going to come to the end of the mat so that you're actually moving the spine a little bit more. We're going to do a few little exercises and then down on the floor to do the Yoga Nidra meditation and some nasal breathing. So, end of the mat, drop the chin to the chest, breathing in. So you're drawing it a little bit to your abdominal muscles. Soften your knees and take yourself down towards the mat. Now, if you do happen to have back pain here, keep your hands on your thighs or on your shins. But if you're okay, we're going to let the head go. So really good for our head. Great for our brain. Take the blood back if you're standing or sitting all day working. Really good to bring the blood back, the blood supply back to the brain. And then breathing in, imagine each vertebrae as you come back up on the breath out. So it's you're stacking your vertebrae, you're lengthening your spine, and then dropping your shoulders down. So you're standing tall again. Breath in and lift up for a balance as you breathe out. Drop back down, bring the chin to the chest and soften your knees again as you breathe out. And coming all the way down. Again, shoulder shake, head side to side. Breath in, coming up slowly, drawing into your abdominal muscles, stacking your vertebrae. And drop your shoulders down again, take another breath in, and rising back up as you breathe out. And again, take a breath in, come on down, as you breathe out, all the way down. Let the head go, let the arms go. So if you've got a ponytail, have it hanging over. Give your head a shake, head side to side. Now we get you to cup your elbows and your head between your upper arms. Breath in again. As you twist to the right, you massage your liver. Come back to the center, breath in again. As you twist to your left, massage your spleen. And again, come back to the center and drop your hands down. Now, walk your way out to a downward facing dog. And if you find this is too strong on your wrists, drop to your elbows. But we're going to feel that beautiful stretch. Stretch the fingers out, heels of the hands into the mat. Let the head drop between the arms. And then come right up on your toes and have a beautiful stretch into your hamstrings. Bending one knee. Feel that stretch. Take a breath in. Breath out. And again, up onto your toes. Take a breath in. Drop one heel down. Breath out. And again, up onto your toes. Breathing in. Breath out. 4 more. Three more. So feeling that lovely stretch through your hamstrings. 2. And 1 more. Now come up onto both sets of toes. See how you go. Breathing in, drop your heels down. And hold as you breathe out. Breath in. Breathing out. Breath in. Breath out. Now we're still working a little bit through your core muscles here, so making sure you're protecting your spine, your lumbar spine. Feel the stretch into the arms, breathing in. Breath out. Now imagine you're bringing your elbows together. As you do that, you take a little twist, and it actually takes that stretch a little bit further across the shoulders. Hold it there, breathing in, breathing out. Breath in. Breath out. Feel the body starting to heat. Breathing in. Breath out. Come through to a plank position. Now I'm going to get you to drop to the knees and stretch out your spine. Stretch the arms, drop the buttocks to the heels and feel that lovely long stretch into the spine. Hold it there. Now I've got my toes tucked under. When the toes are tucked under, you're getting a beautiful stretch of the toes, a dynamic stretch of your toes. Hold it there, take a breath in and a breath out. Breathing in. Breath out. Now just slide forward and come onto your elbows. And just have a little upper body, upper back, thoracic stretch here. Legs lengthen back behind you. Chest is lifted, shoulders are down. And you're in what's called a mini cobra. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Breathing in. breath out. And again, breath in, breath out. Come back up again, bring your hands back, and again drop down into a spine stretch. Then bring yourself to all fours. Okay, so you're into a flat back here, and then we're going to bring it to a neutral spine position. So just feel the movement through the spine as you take your chin towards the chest and tuck the tailbone under. Come back and slightly move that the opposite direction. Doesn't need to be too strong. And then to come back to neutral is the middle of those two positions. Take a breath in and contract your abdominals here on the breath out. So you're actually working your core muscles just in this all fours position. Breath in, we're going to move again. Tuck the tailbone under, chin to chest as you breathe out. And then breath in, moving through the other direction. Breathing out. So slowly warming up your spine. And come back to the middle of those two positions, which is neutral. If you find that your hands or your wrists are getting a bit sore, you can actually turn them that way. If you find holding that position and then come back and stretch out your spine, hold it there. Breath in, breathing out, breath in, breath out. Okay, I'm going to get you to come up and sit in a cross-legged position and changing the music. So bring yourself up to sitting. In fact, we're going to have just our sound of voice and breath. So come on up to sitting. Now, if you find to sit with cross legs, just sit with your legs, cross-legged position. If that is feeling uncomfortable, taking one leg out or both legs out, or sitting somewhere comfortably, you might even want to place yourself up against a wall. So find whatever suits you. Okay, so I'm going to sit with my legs crossed for the moment and just resting my hands on my knees. Now the breath we're going to do now is a completely different breath, and it's a meditation, and it's nasal breath. Alternative nostril breathing. Now I mentioned before about my colours that I like to use, so I'm going to take my purple, which I've had for so many years now, but it's still one of my favourites. I actually bought this in India many years ago, and it's got those beautiful symbols of Om on it. So I'm going to place this around me. If you've got something you would like to place around you, absolutely fine if you don't, but my personal feeling is that I can come into a better focus with something that I feel very comfortable and this colour absolutely I adore. So it'd be interesting if you have colours that you find that you're absolutely attracted to and you don't know why, or you'd love to know the meaning, please contact me, as I mentioned before, jill@bodyandbalance.com.au. Anyway, just sitting with your hands resting on your knees, we're just going to do some nasal breath for the moment. Now again, that's difficult if you have a cold. So see what you might need if you find that's too difficult to breathe nasal. Just see how you go. Then it'll be nasal mouth. Just see how you go. So I'm going to get you to close your eyes for the moment and just resting your hands on your knees, all comfortably. Now I actually have my thumb and finger together, which is actually called the first mudra. We're going to, again, that's another class, but I'm going to talk to you about how we're going to use our fingers to count through the meditation we're going to do. So sitting how you feel comfortably to start with, just to get your breath. Okay, so eyes closed. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your nose. And again, inhale through your nose. And exhale through your nose. Now just notice if the breath starts to slow down now. So how you can tell, if you count your breath on the inhale and count your breath on the exhale. And after 3 breaths, we're going to count that again. So inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose. 2 more breaths. And last breath here. Now, next breath, next inhale, count the length again. Count the exhale again. Now, if one is longer than the other, this time we're going to make them both the same length. Now add another count to each inhale and each exhale. Now 3 more at that longer inhale and exhale. When you've done your 3, just sitting quietly, sitting still. Just note how your body is feeling. That's what happens. Everything starts to slow down. Now we're going to discover the alternate nostril breathing. So, what I'd like you to do, I'll explain first. I'm going to get you to place your middle finger between your eyebrows and your thumb. So I'm using my left hand, but the opposite of me. So you use your right hand. Thumb on the nostril, right nostril, and middle finger between your eyebrows or your third eye. Now what we're going to do is inhale. We're going to place the ring finger on the other nostril. So we'll just get these positions. So it's thumb, ring finger, middle finger. That's the position of your hands, your right hand and your left hand in first mudra. So when we do the breathing, each round is an inhale through the nostril, pause at the third eye or between the eyebrows, and exhale through the other nostril, like this. Inhale, block that nostril, pause third eye, exhale. Inhale, block that nostril, third eye, exhale. and that's 1 round. So that is 1 round. Then again, you go to the next one, round 2, round 3, round 4, and then last one, 5, is back to the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so after 5 rounds, we have done our alternate nostril breathing. Okay, so we'll just do a practice one again. So we're going to start here. Thumb, middle finger, ring finger. Take your thumb off, inhale through that nostril, seal it off, picture it moving through third eye and exhale through the other nostril. Inhale through that nostril, picture third eye, exhale through the other nostril. That's your first round. So we're going to start. If you need to blow your nose, blow your nose. Okay? If you're finding it too difficult, maybe you need to breathe through the mouth, but just see how you go. This is very calming, very meditative. Close your eyes and we'll start. So you have your thumb and index finger. I'll be doing it at the same time. As you start to slow down, I'm going to slow my voice a little bit more because you'll find that you will slow down. So let's start. Thumb, index finger. Thumb on the nostril, middle finger on the forehead, ring finger on the other nostril. Inhale, seal, third eye, exhale. Inhale, third eye, exhale. So that is round 1. Move the fingers to 2. Eyes closed. Inhale, third eye, exhale. Inhale, third eye, exhale. Round 3. Inhale, third eye, exhale. Inhale, third eye, exhale. Round 4. Inhale, third eye, exhale. Inhale, third eye, exhale. 5. Inhale, third eye, exhale. Inhale, third eye, exhale. Now you're back to 1 again. You can continue to do 2 more sets if you're happy to do 2 more sets, or practice this in your own time. You will probably find your body already feels a lot more calmer, a lot more relaxed. So practice that one in your own time. You're going to feel it's a really beautiful, calming, relaxed, and you also feel as though the oxygen is dispersing so much better through your body when you're doing this and after you've done this. You even might feel a little bit lightheaded. But let yourself relax into this, because now we're actually going to go into a yoga nidra. Now this Yoga Nidra is the one that I run in all my classes, whether it be a quite high impact cardio or dance class. I've been doing this actually for 40 years, or whether it be in a calming yoga class or in my yoga Pilates, in my bar classes. Every class finishes with this. So this is a short version, and I'm also going to add in another one of my offers online is a Yoga Nidra with a full chakra balance. But for the moment, we're going to do the very simple, relaxed, lasts for 10 minutes Yoga Nidra. So, most importantly, you need to find a comfortable position. Lying down is preferable. So, move yourself around to get your comfortable lying down position. I'm taking my beautiful colour off for the moment, and I'm going to place it on me. And if you're in an environment that's quite cool, you'll need to cover your arms, because your body will go into a very, very deep relax. In fact, Yoga Nidra is called the waking sleep. So you're going to find yourself become very, very relaxed. I have the beautiful music of Dale Nuga playing in the background, and this is also on my website as a download as well. So find your position. So I'm going to come to your mat or your floor or your rug. I'm going to put the music back on so that you can have this gentle music. So take yourself down onto your floor and take the legs straight out behind you. Straight out in front of you and arms back behind you. Okay, so very important that you find a relaxed position. If you find, so I've got a cushion here as well. If you find that you need to raise your head a little bit, you might want to place the cushion at your head. Okay, so if that feels like you need to do that, do that. If your back is hurting, you may like to place the cushion under your knees and just let your legs drop out with a cushion underneath, and that actually takes a little bit of relief into the back if you've got a bad back. But for now, I'm going to place my cushion under my head, and I'm going to take my purple and place over my body. So see if you can find something that you relate to. If you don't have that and you find you're very comfortable just lying on the floor as is, then that is absolutely fine as well. So I'm going to get you to let your feet drop out to the side, palms of your hands facing up, and feel your body start to sink into the floor, the mat, just relaxing your body. And notice the raising of your chest with your breath and your relaxation. Now this is nasal breath again. So your feet dropping out to the side, the arms down beside you if you're not feeling comfortable. Very important, you must get that comfortable position. So if you're not feeling comfortable, wriggle around until you find a comfortable position for you. Alright, so that's really, really important that you try not to move as you do this. So I say palms up. So we're actually taking the legs separate, slightly separate. Palms out to the side. And your head is straight. So I've got my head turned because I'm looking towards the camera, but your head's straight. But then I'm going to get you just to roll the head a little bit to the side, a little bit stretch to the neck, and then roll the head over to the other side. And then bring it back to the centre. Now, I want you to visualise. So eyes are closed. And visualise that you are just lying in beautiful warm sand. Feel that sand, feel the warmth underneath. And thinking about what impression your body would be making in the sand. So there'll be the backs of your heels, your calves, the back of your thighs, your buttocks, parts of your back, mainly your upper back, back of your shoulders, the back of your arms, back of your hands, and your head, making an impression in the sand. And let your body just sink into that. And then roll the head again to one side. So you're going to be disturbing that impression slightly. And then back to the center. And roll your head to the other side. And back to the center. Now just focus on your breath. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your nose. And again, inhale through your nose. And exhale through your nose. Now on your next inhale, again, count the length of your inhale and the length of your exhale. And if one was longer than the other, make both the same length as your longer one. And then add another count to each inhale and each exhale. Now take that inhale, that longer inhale, all the way down to your belly. And exhale, emptying out your lungs. And again, inhale all the way down to the belly. And exhale, emptying out your lungs. And again, inhale all the way down to the belly. And exhale, emptying out your lungs. Now come to an intention. An intention, something positive that you would love to happen. Something positive for you, family, friend or friends, the universe. If you find it difficult to think of an intention, just focus still on your breathing, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose. And if you have your intention, say that intention to yourself. See what it looks like. Feel what it's like. And make it happen. And again, say your intention. See what it looks like. Feel it. Make it happen. And on your next inhale, take it into your heart, that intention. Say it, see it, feel it. Make it happen. Manifest it like it has already happened. Then take your focus to your toes. Relax your toes, starting with the big toe, second, third, fourth, and little toes. All toes relaxing. The tops of your feet, the soles of your feet, your ankles, your shins, your calves, and your knees relaxed. Visualize the front of your thighs, the back of your thighs, your inner and outer thighs relaxed. Both legs, toes, both feet relaxed. Then moving up to your torso, your pelvic area, your lower abdominals, your diaphragm, your chest, the whole front of your torso, totally relaxed. And then moving around to your hips, your buttocks, your lower back, your mid back, your upper back, and your shoulders. Relaxed. Your whole torso, your legs, your feet, your toes, relaxed. The inner part of your arms, the outer part of your arms, the palms of your hands, the backs of your hands, your fingers and your thumbs relaxed. Both arms, hands, fingers, torso, legs, feet and toes relaxed. Your neck, your eyes, your cheeks, your mouth, your teeth, your tongue, your jaw, your forehead, your whole face, your whole face, your whole face relaxed. The back of your head, the top of your head, and your whole body, your whole body, your whole body relaxed. Take your mind back to your intention. Say it, see it, feel it, and manifest that it is already happened. And again, take a long inhale through your nose. And a long exhale through your nose. And again, inhale. And exhale. And then just begin to notice any sounds around you. Bringing yourself back into the room. So even in this short time, you may have felt a little bit gone into another conscious or unconscious level. And just start to move your fingers and move your toes. And then slowly and gently bring your knees to your chest. And you might enjoy just a little massage. So you circle one way on the lower back and you circle the other way on the lower back. And then just gently opening your eyes as you roll either to one side and bring yourself up to sitting, to cross-legged, or rock back and forth to bring yourself up to sitting, cross-legged. And again, if you are sitting in a chair, of course, just sitting in a relaxed position. But if you've been lying on the floor, come on up to sitting. If you're comfortable to sit with your legs crossed, or take your legs out to the side, or in a position that feels comfortable for you. And just resting your hands on your knees or in your lap. And we'll just close the eyes gently again for another 3 inhales and exhales. So hopefully again you feel comfortable inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose. Inhale again and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Now you can either keep the eyes closed or open. Place one hand on a knee and the at the base, and then looking over the shoulder, so you've got a little bit of a spine twist. Exhale. Oh, you should be feeling fabulous by now. Inhale, looking over the shoulder as you exhale. So you've got this beautiful spine twist, and then really feel it stretch through the spine into your hips a little bit. Reaching forward. Everybody's flexibility is different, so just do what you can, reaching forward. Just a little bit of a brain switch. Uncross the legs and cross the other way if you can. So if you're sitting in a chair, just uncross the feet and then cross them over. And then inhale again, looking over the shoulder as you exhale. So this is now waking the body up. And the other way. Inhale and exhale. And again, have a stretch forward. Okay, so each side might feel different. So just do what you can. And then come on back. Inhale again, reaching up. Take a deep breath. And then bring your hands together. Thank you. Thank yourself. Thank the universe for bringing you here to this place. And again, once again I say, any questions? We'll be doing more of these. I'd like you to email me, particularly when we talk about chakras and colours that you like, jill@bodyandbalance.com.au. Thank you.